Hello, I'm doing this video to say that, look, from my point of view, generosity for me is very important. It matters to me. It matters to me a lot. And I just think it's very important. That's how you gain trust from people. Like I say, from my point of view, you gain people's trust, and it's what you do. It's how I am. That's how you get to know people. They ask you to do things for them, you open the door and you do stuff like this, and you work alongside them. That's how I've got to know the two people I've helped put away with them at the end of the furnace, and that's how you get to know them. That's how you get to know people, by working alongside people. And for me, it's really important. Of course, generosity for me, like I say, is very important, because do you know what I mean? Listen, I might not be the brightest person. Yeah, I might not be the brightest person. Listen, I might be naive. Yeah, I could be. Listen, I am naive. Yeah, but we're all naive. Of course we are. Listen, it's part of society. Listen, if I wasn't naive, sorry, if I wasn't naive, I wouldn't be going to church. Do you know what I mean? If I wasn't bothered, I wouldn't be going to church. It's as simple as that. I could be doing a lot of things. I could be doing numerous things. I could continue playing football if I wanted. I could have continued to play football, but I didn't do that. I wanted to make a commitment, and for me, this commitment is really important to me. To me, this is really important. This commitment to me is really important, and I think like I said, I think it's a great. I think it's a great decision. Of course, it is, because I'm not the brightest. Of course, I'm not. Listen, I'm not the brightest kind of person. Yeah, listen. I've made rash decisions in the past. Yeah, and I'm still making rash decisions today. But it doesn't change how I feel about. It doesn't change my feelings. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't. And like I say, generosity to me is really important. It really matters to me. I want to gain trust from people at the church. I want to gain trust from people. I want people to, you know what I mean. I want people to be going home speaking to whoever, like the families or whoever. Do you know what I mean? And I want them to say that this guy Sam who goes to the well, he's a really nice guy and he's very helpful. And he opened the door for me when I asked him to, and when I was leaving the prayer meeting. That's what I want. That's what I want. You know what I mean? That's the most important. That's the most important thing, because listen, there's people who are very skeptical about people. Do you know what I mean? And they don't know a lot about you. But the thing is you want to earn the trust, because their family members are going to the well, yeah, are going to the church, and look, from my point of view, yeah, I want them to think positively about me, because that's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do. I do it to gain people's trust. I do it because I want to muck in. No, I want to chip in. Yeah, no, I want to chip in. I want to be part of I want to be part of the family. I want to be part of the family. And yeah, listen, listen. Some of the students I don't particularly know yet, and that's okay. It's going to happen in time, like I said. But I'm sure if I open the door for them, and then if they come to the prayer meeting, I can work alongside them, like I said. And that way, you get to know people by working alongside that person.